I don't want to compare myself to Michael Jordan because I would never do that.
Oh, you didn't think that acorns existed?
No, I thought it was a thing Pixar made up in Ice Age. Also, I think Ice Age was a DreamWorks movie.
Where do you think they got the idea from? That somebody just invented an acorn?
Well, technically somebody did, and his name was Jesus Christ.
Or was it God?
And he called me and he goes, hey, I met somebody.
Ugh.
You guys, welcome back to Edit That Out.
Episode
Your favorite edits of the week. Literally. Your favorite edits.
Because what else are you editing out?
Nothing. Oh, God.
Hopefully.
I have so much to talk about. Like, but I don't want to just go in and talk about it because I feel like that's a lot. I want you to, like, egg me on. Like naturally bring me into it.
Okay, so let's start.
Okay.
Peach and Pit.
Oh, yay! Look at you. Peach and Pit,
Peach
Roses
and
and Thorn. Okay. So my peach or my rose, you guys, I went on a brand trip. And it was...
How was it?
Amazing.
I've honestly been waiting for this.
Yeah, I haven't really talked to you about it because when I went, I left being sick for like a week. And I'll get into that. But when I came back, I was babying the trip itself, being tired from the trip, but the trip honestly was amazing. I went with Smarty Pants Vitamins. Shout out Smarty Pants Vitamins. You guys are amazing. They literally took a bunch of moms, because we were all moms on this trip. And I didn't see it, even though it was clearly highlighted in the itinerary.
Okay.
But once I got there, I was like, oh, so you're a mom, and I'm a... Oh.
And we're all moms.
So it was just a bunch of moms connecting, and the first thing they told us when we sat down for our first like brand dinner and all that, they were like, we just want to give back to the moms who literally do it all.
I love
and
that.
I could have cried because just the fact that it was so acknowledged, and that was like the theme.
And that's big.
Huge.
It's huge.
Huge. Because one of the things that we all kind of bonded over was that I feel like, and we can bond over this because you're a mom as well, I feel like once you become a mom, the world kind of leaves you behind in a way.
Oh, for sure.
Because it's like...
Okay.
Producer Ariana's telling Thailand to speak up.
I'm just going to put it in my mouth.
It's not that kind of show, Ty.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were filming for my content, my private content. Sorry. Oh, wait. I don't film that for my private content either. Oh, my God. I don't do that. Oh, Jesus.
I love how I was talking about a wholesome brand trip.
And we just turned into something else. My God. Okay, back to moms getting lost after babies.
Yeah. That's also something we all bonded over, and this trip literally connected all of us through that. And like one of the first things that the people who put together the trip made clear was that we have an itinerary for you guys, but if you guys don't even want to go to like the spa, if you guys don't want to go on the hike, if you guys don't want to do the sound bath, because that's what was on the itinerary, was very like recreational.
Okay.
It was very out in the nature.
Okay.
It was in the Bay Area, some place called Gornsville.
Sounds beautiful.
Gorgeous. But they were like, if you don't want to do them, like, don't do them. Like, literally, if you just want to come to the dinners and the breakfasts and hang out, like, with us when you want to hang out, but nothing is really mandatory on this trip, which is crazy because I've never been on a brand trip. This was my first brand trip. But what I hear from brand trips is that the requirements and the deliverables sometimes for brand trips are crazy.
Okay.
And they asked me for literally minimal deliverables. I mean, like, post a couple stories.
Yeah.
Deliverables. And they didn't even make us, like, do anything or show up for anything.
I feel like because it was, I don't know, I feel like you usually hear that with, like, the makeup community, that there's like, hey, you need to do this. This was like a, hey, moms, come and relax.
Let us treat you.
Yes.
That's exactly what it was. And I met so many amazing moms. Shout out to MJ. She has an autistic boy, and we super connected over that. The first person I connected to was Sam. Shout out to Sam. She was literally my saving grace. Like, we were both there thinking that we were already supposed to be at the first dinner. And we weren't. Like, we got our times completely mixed up, but we became friends. I connected with a lot of other moms. It was honestly like such a great trip. Like,
That's good.
I cannot thank the brand enough for making it so easy on us, which also, I'm just gonna put this out there, brands, that makes us want to post more. It makes us want to post more, and it makes us want to post more organically than if you
Are forced.
are giving us, oh, you have to say this, or you have to do this, and you have to post this, and you like this. It puts so much pressure on us that we can't post organically, and that's something you guys always want us to do.
It's just not authentic.
It's not authentic.
It's not authentic.
But I think Smarty Pants killed it. I had such a good time. It was the perfect amount of time gone, because by the time the morning came where my car came to pick me up, I was ready to come home. Like, I missed my kids. I missed my husband. And I was ready to get back into my routine. So it was just a solid amount of time gone. Solid amount of time spent. We did yoga as one of the things.
Did you hike?
No, because it started raining.
Oh.
I was so excited for the hike too, but it literally was like storming the entire time we were there.
I feel like that's the only thing that I wouldn't have done
was the
hike.
I don't think it was like a hike, but they wanted us to do like a hot girl walk. Like a nature trail walk.
Oh, then I would have done that. I'm thinking like a hike. Like, we're going to the mountains?
I don't think they would have had us do that, but the thing is...
Does the Bay Area have mountains?
Hadiana's nodding her head yes.
I said mountains.
But it was nice. I loved it. That was definitely the rose of my week. And I came home. Shout out to my husband, because there was a mom on the trip that I think had to go home because I think either her mans was like, I'm getting sick and the kids are getting sick. And so she had to rush home. But shout out to my mans who held down the fort.
We love him.
And when I came home, there was sweet potatoes in the oven.
Yum.
Which have been a craving.
You like sweet potatoes?
I love sweet potatoes, Ty.
I love that. Wait.
I love sweet potatoes. Like, they don't even have to have anything on them. Like, put them in the oven.
Oh, wait. No, I make candy yams. But to me, they're the same thing. They're the same thing, but I've heard that they're really not the same thing.
What?
I have heard and looked. They're not the same thing. Like, I got yelled at for saying that they're the same thing, and I'm just like, they're orange.
Yeah.
And they taste, I think, the same.
Yeah.
But apparently they don't.
I don't know. Tell us in the comments, because I think they're the same exact thing.
Yeah, if you think they're the same thing, please reassure me that they're the same thing, because I swear they are.
I could have sworn
apparently
to you that
they're
they were.
not.
I could have sworn to you that they were. But the house was clean. And I will say the only bad thing about the trip was the drive home. Why? Because I live so close, because I live in the Sacramento area, and it was literally a 2-hour thing. They flew a lot of the moms from LA there, but for me, they just had a car service. Obviously, I'm super close. I was totally okay with that. But the car drive back, I don't know if you guys remember, Sunday it was horrible. Like, raining. Was it Sunday that I came back?
Yeah.
It was raining really bad. We got caught in that storm.
It was a bad little storm.
And my driver was so apologetic. He was so sweet, but he was like, it's getting pretty nasty. And I already am prone to getting car sick. Add a baby on top of that. I came home so car sick.
Ooh.
Like, when I got through the door, I walked in and I was like, I need to lay down, babe. Like, I do not feel good.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
So I took a little nap, and then, but yeah, I woke up to a really clean house, and Brandon was just very like, we were fine without you, babe.
Yeah.
Obviously we missed you, but like,
we were good.
Yeah, I didn't feel any guilt trip or anything like that for being gone. And it was awesome.
I love that.
I came back with a lot of vitamins. Also, I came back with a Citizen watch.
A what?
A Citizen watch. It was in the goodie bag. And I didn't know. My husband, because the way it was packaged like it's in a propane or some sort of water filter. And so I gave it to Brandon. I was like, oh, Citizen must have collabed with like some company, because they gave us this like water purifier or this like thermos thing. It looks like a camping gadget. And he was like, babe, Citizen makes watches. And I was like, yeah, but I think they collabed with this brand. And,
Right.
And he goes, and inside the thing was a watch.
Am I the only one in this room that doesn't know what a Citizen watch is? Because she's like, you're like, ooh. And I'm over here like, right. What is a Citizen watch?
It's like a brand for a watch, right?
Yeah, they're actually pretty nice.
They're nice?
Yeah. I don't think it's a Rolex level.
Well, no,
I
of course
think it's,
not.
But I think
good-
it's
it's
a
a
nicer
good-
watch. But, but the way I was like, here, babe, here's this air purifier. Because I saw it and I was like, oh, it could be used in one of Brandon's videos.
Here you go.
I was like, this could definitely be a prop. And he goes, and there was a watch in there. And I said, oh.
I love that he just knew.
He knew immediately.
He was like, "No,
babe, I promise you there's a watch in here." And they gave me gifts not only for me and for me as a mom, but they gave me gifts for me. And then they sent gifts for the kids.
love
And then
that.
Brandon even got a crew neck out of it that he's been wearing.
Nice.
It was really sweet. So that
That's
was definitely my peach.
So what are those pills for? Like just like a all over natural healthy
Yes.
pill?
They're I brought home the kids multivitamin gummies.
Okay.
And then the woman's multivitamin gummies.
Okay.
But they have a lot of stuff coming out. They have prenatals that I guess are really good, which I was kind of looking
I need to
at.
start taking vitamins, so
Yeah.
I'll look at.
It's easier to pop if they're in a gummy form. I'll tell you that much.
Oh no, I can chew a gummy.
Yeah.
But I could also swallow a pill.
She said that really confidently.
The throat is fine. We can.
What was your rose this week?
My excuse me.
I've been going through it too.
I think I'm
I've
getting
been going through-
re-sick.
No, don't. No, we'll touch on that.
Yeah. Let's see. My rose. Honestly, I totally forgot my rose. Oh my God, my rose. Rose. I got the prettiest flowers delivered to my house.
Oh.
The most gorgeous tulips, which is my favorite flower, and the most gorgeous roses sent to my house.
She did text me about this.
I
It
did
was
text you
very
about this.
sweet. And I forgot to ask, but why? Like, what was the occasion, or was it just
So-
because?
The roses were for a late birthday,
Okay.
and the tulips are for an early Valentine's Day, almost at Thanksgiving. Early Valentine's Day. But they're like the spring edition, so they're white, yellow, pink, orange. They're super gorgeous.
They're gorgeous.
They're so pretty. But they came in two separate vases, so I took everything out and then I mixed them so that now they're roses and tulips together.
a little arrangement.
A little arrangement, you know.
And it was from Mans that is her Mans.
It is from Mans. It is my Mans because we adore you. Mm-hmm. I do. But yeah, that is definitely my rose. Like, I don't think I've ever had flowers like that just sent to my
You've
house.
never texted me that.
I think that's what I'm saying. So I'm excited
I'm
about
so
it.
happy for you. You're entering in like your legit novia era.
I know.
Like you're a girlfriend.
I'm excited.
I love that for you.
It's still weird
Yeah,
because
but embrace it.
no, I tell the universe every day I'm
Yeah.
very happy for it. I welcome it. I'm excited for
thankful.
it. Please give me more.
Yes.
Adore it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but no, we're happy.
You're so giddy, Ty.
You're gonna make me blush, and it's gross.
Oh my god. Okay.
But we like it. What is
I-
what is your thorn? Let's let's thorn it. Oh no, your pit. I said peach today. What is your pit?
My pit. You guys, I don't want to compare myself to Michael Jordan because I would never do that. Where's my camera? I would never do that.
Where is this gonna go?
So, you know how, by the way, guys, we took a week off of filming. So if we're a little rusty, we were supposed to film last Sunday. Things happened, so we're filming a week after. That wasn't the plan. We were going to film 2 pods, literally 2 Sundays back to back. But stuff happened, and now we're kind of rusty because we're a week after.
Because we have lives. We're mothers.
We're wives.
Like,
We're girlfriends.
thank you. I was like, not yet.
We're fake girlfriends. Some of us are maintaining 2 relationships. But
That's me.
The last time that we filmed, I talked about it, I think in the second episode. And then the second episode, I even started coughing. Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
But I talked about how I had just got done being sick.
Yes.
Yeah. So me pulling out 2 podcasts out of my butthole was my flu game.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Because the second I got home after filming those 2 podcasts, Mary, I started coughing nonstop.
Yeah, you were done.
And I could feel it in my body. Like, you know when you get sick, like I personally feel it in my skin. Like I could feel the fabric on me.
Ew.
Like my skin starts getting very sensitive. I start feeling like fogginess, and
Right.
for some reason I could feel it in my gums. It's weird. But I started feeling achy in all those places, and Brandon, I think, postmated me food, and the food was good, but like by the last bites of it, I was like, oh, I can't taste this. So
How do you feel it in your gums?
like
What do you feel?
like you know how when you feel achy with a fever
Yeah.
in your like my gums feel hot and achy.
Oh,
like
that's
even
so
chewing.
weird.
Yeah. But that's how I clock. Like when I tell Brandon my gums are starting to hurt, he's like, "Oh, babe, you're
getting sick."
So that's how I clock my sickness. I don't know why, but I do. I always have since I was a kid.
I clock it in my throat.
I clock it in my shoulders and in my gums.
Everything, the throat.
So everything.
Or just throat go. I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like me pulling out those 2 podcasts, because when I walked in, guys, I was still feeling it.
Yeah.
But I thought I was getting over it. But I think it was just the adrenaline of like we were excited to start the podcast.
Right.
We had to film too, so I pulled
So
it
it
out.
took a little back seat.
Literally, kind of my MJ moment.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I get it now. I get it now.
That was my flu game.
Okay.
Even though it was actually food poisoning, but
Yeah. Oh.
yeah. He talked about it in the Last Dance documentary. Yeah, he's like, it's actually food poisoning, but you can't spin that in the media as easy as flu game.
Of course you can't.
And everybody knows flu game.
Flu game.
Flu game 12s. I used to have those, and then they sold them to
12 is
people
that way.
to be able to afford toilet paper.
Two.
Dark times, guys.
I didn't hear what you said, but then I got it. I put it together. I put 2 and 2 together. I was like, toilet paper what?
Yeah, but I got so sick. Like, Ariane, I thought I was sick the few days before the podcast. I
Right.
thought that was me.
Right. And I remember you texting me, we don't feel good.
Oh, it got bad.
Mm-hmm.
It was to the point where like I couldn't stand up straight. I felt my bones ache. I felt my body ache. I got fevers, Mary.
That's not food poisoning.
I know. Michael Jordan
Oh
had
my
food
God,
poisoning.
I thought you said you had food poisoning too. And I'm like, baby, that is the flu.
No, that it was definitely a flu.
Yeah.
It was accompanied by a horrible cough, a horrible fever. I couldn't sleep, and on top of that, I'm pregnant, guys. I can't just take anything right now. I can't pop a Dayquil and
Be
muster
good.
through and be good. No. The only stuff that I could take had to be like natural and like homeopathic. Like I was on garlic and oregano tea. Like it.
Yum. That sounds good.
It wasn't bad, but I mean, you can't even taste it.
Oh.
Vicks VapoRub. I was on like an inhalant thing. And finally, because it was so bad and I wasn't sleeping, and even my husband was like, babe, the way you fight this is with sleep.
Yes.
The way you fight these sicknesses is you got to let your body burn it
But then
off.
it's hard when you can't sleep.
But you got to sleep. Mary, I wasn't sleeping.
Yeah, you
And I
can't
already
sleep.
have like my restless legs things going on. I'm pregnant. I'm not getting comfortable. So finally, we both were like, you should take an acetaminophen. Like take a Tylenol, at least so you can sleep.
Yeah.
I took 2 Tylenols the last 2 nights of my sickness, and that helped me sleep. And I think that's what helped me get better.
Nice.
Like just being on the Tylenol, just so I could sleep.
Yeah.
But then the cough is still lingering. You guys are probably still going to hear it. And it's funny because you texted me, I think on like the last day of my sickness,
Yeah.
that you were like, jumping on a trampoline as a mom is a no-go
It's just a
anymore.
no-go
No matter
situation.
how many Kegels you do.
It's just not the thing to do.
Mary, the way I had to start wearing panty liners Because every time I coughed, I peed myself
Yeah.
a little.
It's a cough. It's a
Every time.
sneeze. It's a trampoline ride. 'Cause
Yes.
The way I
Yes.
literally was jumping, got off, and literally was like, I cannot
Yeah.
do this.
My mom was like, why is there pads in your bathroom right now? And I was like, Mom.
I need them.
And then she immediately goes, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
gotcha. We're heard.
Because-
heard. I think I had to ask Brandon too to get me a pad in the bathroom. And even he was like, even as a man, he was like, wait, that doesn't seem like something you should be doing
Right.
as a pregnant woman. And I said, babe, it's my diaper right now. Just
Like,
please.
pregnant,
Like-
you don't need it.
No, but
Yes.
When I tell you, thorn and pits of all pits, I don't wish that sickness on anybody.
I hate that.
It sucked. It sucked.
I
So-
don't love that for you whatsoever. Like, not even in the slightest. I don't love it. I hate it.
It sucked.
You know what's crazy?
I hate it. What?
I have no clue what my pit is,
What?
but I wrote it down. But in my head,
Go get it. I
know
have
what it
so
is.
many things.
oh my God.
What?
And this is like the biggest one that made me cry.
Oh, sit down. I'm so ready to hear it.
I'm not.
Are you gonna cry?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Your highlight is popping, by
Thank
the way, Mary.
you.
Adiana, what's the lighting looking like right now? This is a pretty early
Yeah.
pod, guys.
And we have that open.
We're doing good.
We're doing good.
Okay. Hit me with it.
My pit
Yeah.
is my son accepted an offer. Oh God, I'm gonna cry.
Oh my God.
To Oregon.
What?
Yeah. My oldest son, who graduates in May,
So he's going to Oregon.
he's gonna go to Sierra for the 2 years,
And then he's gonna go
and
to
then
Oregon.
he's gonna transfer to Oregon.
Okay, well, first of all, shout out Andrew.
Shout out Andrew for making it through high school
And that's amazing.
with no problems. I have like the best kids.
You really
like
do
I
have
can't,
such a good
I
son.
can't say that enough. My oldest is amazing.
Yeah.
Love him. He's done like he. I don't think he's gotten in trouble. He hasn't gotten in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, he did one time. He punched a kid in the nose for sitting next to a girl, but he was in like elementary school. You know, the little school crushes.
Yeah.
Get off my girl. I was sitting there. Move.
Yeah.
And he
Totally
didn't
fine.
get in trouble.
Yeah.
I was like, you fight for your girl, babe. Fight for her. Yes.
I love that. Nope, don't even try it.
Don't try?
Don't
Okay.
try it.
We'll insert the
Yeah.
snap. That's my snap. Thank you. But yeah, so he is leaving.
In 2 years, Mary.
Do you see how fast 18 years went? I know you don't,
Yeah.
but 18 years went by so he turns 18 in 4 days?
I was just about to say his birthday's coming up too.
Like 18.
I will say I see how this is a pit, but also what a beautiful peach and like testament to you as a mom, because you raised that boy pretty
Yeah.
much single-handedly.
Yes.
Like you really did that.
Single mom gangs.
And
Hey.
also, I didn't know about the acceptance. Like this is news. I think you saved this for the pod.
Sure did.
But I did know because you called me
Mm-hmm.
when you got the email that he applied.
Yes.
Like that one.
Which he isn't going to that one. He's not going to that one. He's
Yeah.
going to. He's not going to be an Oregon duck, but he's going to be an Oregon beaver. So whatever that one is,
Oh, rock
he's
on.
going to be a beaver, which is like, I don't want to say a knockoff duck, but a knockoff duck.
think
It's
they
like the
got-
second best.
Rock on.
So that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take it. They have a volleyball team, which is what he's going for.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for him on his new journey, but at the same time, Oregon.
It's scary.
Oregon,
I know.
it's an 8-hour drive.
We'll go. We love Portland.
I've
We
never
lo-
been.
No, we love Portland.
And that's another thing that like blew my mind. You've never even been to Oregon. How did Oregon pop into your mind?
He's gonna love it.
No, he's gonna love it. He said that he
Yeah.
saw pictures and he was like doing his
Research.
I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Like, don't go. But like, if you go,
Yeah.
then you can go. But like, as you pack, I'm gonna unpack.
Yeah.
So do it while I'm not home because you'll never leave.
Ooh.
So yeah. So that's my pit. But like at the same time, my rose, because
100%.
that's my baby.
That's your baby.
And he's going to college.
And I'm honestly so proud of you because I know parents, hint, Ariana, who got accepted into really cool colleges and then got guilt tripped into staying by their parents. And
What?
yeah, and that to this day is something that my mom is mad about. My dad was even mad about it.
How do I not know about this?
Yeah.
How do I not know about this?
And it was the both of you guys, right?
Yeah.
It was,
No one got accepted into Arizona.
yeah.
And he didn't. Oh, well, clearly he didn't go.
No, he didn't go.
What?
Ariana didn't go to
What?
UNR, and she didn't go because parents go. That's why I was like, you better not guilt trip him, Ty.
I tried it,
That's
but then I was like,
horrible.
okay, we're not gonna do it.
Like
But I wanted to.
and I talk a big game right now because I have a daughter. I know. But I know at the end of the day that I wouldn't hold that girl back.
No,
from
and I'm not
anything.
gonna hold her. Who?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold him back. Don't want to hold him back. I want him to live his best life. And
Just
if that's
call me
in
every
Oregon,
Sunday. Yeah.
right? And if that's in Oregon, then go ahead and go.
Mm-hmm.
I'll visit.
We'll visit.
We'll visit.
We'll make road trips out of it.
We're
Yeah.
gonna come see you. Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be just fine. I'm super proud of you for the way you handled that situation. I'm super proud of Andrew. This is definitely a rose and a thorn, Mary,
The thorn is in my ass.
because it was once in your uterus.
It was once in my uterus, and now it's literally poking me in the ass. Cause
Yeah.
like, what are we doing?
Oh,
But yeah,
well,
so no. So one kid graduating, the other kid, the youngest, starting kindergarten.
that's exciting.
I don't
That's
know
exciting.
what to do with my life.
Life is trippy. You want to know something that actually happened that I was like, man, I know that this is so weird, but I don't want to get torn apart in the comment section, but I feel like I am. I'm not a Spotify girl. I'm definitely not a Pandora girl.
Either am I.
I am an Apple.
were
I'm not
you?
an Apple Music girl.
Were you a Pandora when it first came out?
Of course I was.
Okay,
We
I'm just
all
making
were.
sure.
It was the only thing we had of Vapes. Like,
Is it?
I think so. I feel like Pandora was like the.
Pandora was that it girl.
But then she
Fell off.
fell off, but she still thinks she's that it girl.
She still thinks.
Yeah,
I don't even think I have the app on my phone.
Mary.
Cause why?
I was listening to another podcast that was like girls that listen to Pandora wear Fila's, and I was like,
Oh my god.
damn, that's so dirty.
Do you wear Fila's?
I like Fila's.
Okay, there it is.
I like Fila.
Oh, I have a pair of Fila's.
Yo, they're some are fire.
The chunky
Yeah.
ones. The chunky.
Ariana?
Do you not like Fila's?
I have a pair.
Okay, to be fair, I don't know where to go from that. I was gonna try and
But anyways.
make something, but no.
I'm a YouTube Music girl. I've been a YouTube Music girl. I pay for the you can shut the app off and the music still plays type of thing, like the upgrade or whatever.
Is that what you have to do for that?
Yeah.
Oh, because I'd be so upset when I'm listening to music and I'd be like, swipe up, and they're like, ah.
Yeah.
We're done.
And they play ads in the music.
Yeah.
No, I pay for the whatever. So I'm technically a YouTube Music girl, which I'm okay with. I don't mind. I also, just like you guys get your Spotify Wrapped, I get my YouTube Wrapped every single year. And
Does Apple do an Apple
really,
Wrapped?
I don't know.
Because I don't think I got mine.
I don't know if they do. But
Apple should do better.
I have been doing it for years, and the thing about YouTube Music is when you listen to certain songs, it starts putting it in playlists for you.
Oh.
So it's been doing that for years.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened, but it started playing a song that I listened to when I was going through my worst heartbreak of my entire existence, Mary.
What song?
So other songs
No.
started playing as I was packing up the loft from. Wait, where was I? I wasn't packing up here. No, I was. I was packing up here, and then I started listening to the whole playlist on my way home, and it's crazy listening to it now because I am married and I'm currently pregnant with the second baby from this man who broke my, tore my shit apart. Isn't that crazy? Like how
what
trippy.
song is it?
Okay, so
Because I have to know.
it's a Spanish song. It's called Me Llamas. It was a lot of Spanish songs, guys. I was in my feels when Brandon and I. It wasn't that we broke up because we weren't together, and it was when he moved to LA.
I was gonna say.
But we were still really good friends when he first moved to LA. I even went to visit him a couple times,
Right.
and he came up and we stayed in contact. This was when he met his ex-girlfriend, and he was like, he knows about you, or she knows about you, and like she's one of those girls that like we can't be friends. Like we can't.
He cut you off?
So he cut me off, and it was but it was one of those things where like because I was going through my separation, and at this point I knew how he felt about me, and I was suppressing feelings for him.
Well, no, we know that.
And he was like, the last time we had been physically together in LA, it was one of those like, so are you ever gonna like give me a chance type of thing? And
you didn't have an answer.
And I didn't have an answer. So obviously he was like, I want something solid. Like I want a relationship. Like I want to be with somebody. And I was like, huh.
We love a label.
When I came back,
you
literally
turned him
a
down.
month after that, or not even a month, like 2 weeks after that, he was like, he called. I remember the night to this day. He called me. No, he texted me and was like, hey, we need to talk. Never.
We need to talk.
Yeah.
Anxiety.
Literally 30 minutes later, he's like, I'm going to get off work in a bit. We need to talk.
Oh.
I get off from hanging out with a friend. I was hanging out with Yolis. I remember this day. Yolis came over. She wanted to borrow some makeup. And then she had just left. And he called me and he goes, hey, I met somebody.
Ugh.
Mary.
Ugh.
Because like I
Heart
wasn't
shattered.
sure at that point if I wanted. I mean, I knew I wanted to be with him, but I was like, the timing, I'm getting a divorce. Like, I live in my parents' house. Like, it just.
But out of all people, now we know we can't wait for timing. Because when is the time ever right for really something like that?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Tell 22-year-old Gloria that, 23-year-old Gloria that. But he was like, we can't talk anymore. Like this, it would be disrespectful to her because she knows about our history. And I was like, you stupid. I didn't tell him this, but I was like, are you stupid idiot? Why'd you tell her about
Why'd you tell her? Yeah.
But I think
I get it.
But I think he really did want to cut it off with me. At that point, he was like.
He was heartbroken.
He was heartbroken too.
He put it all out there and you were like.
Did.
No.
And I was like, not even no,
friend
Mary.
zoned.
Not even no. More like, I don't know. Like, I wasn't sure enough even to give him like a no or a yes. It was, I kept that boy in limbo for years.
Yep.
So, yes, I got the heartbreak of my life, but so did he. It was well-deserved, the karma that I got.
The karma.
1,000%.
Ooh.
But we stopped being friends, and I say that this was the worst heartbreak of my life.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, my divorce was rough. Yeah, I was in love with my ex-husband. Yeah, that was hard. I don't want to belittle that. The divorce was hard. But I lost my husband, guys. Not my best friend.
Ugh.
With Brandon, what I experienced was the loss of a best friend, somebody I talked to every day. If I had a good day, I called him. If I had a bad day, I called him. If I had exciting news, I called him.
You lost your person.
I lost my
You lost your person.
And I did have romantic feelings for him at this point.
Yeah.
So I lost both my romantic person and my person. So it was so
Doubly bad.
so hard. And the other song, you guys, Marvin's Room by Drake. When I tell you that was my freaking, I can't even tell you how many times I cried to that song.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Cause it goes like, I think he's like, fuck that that you love.
You know
so
what's
bad.
crazy? You went like this, and I thought you were gonna start doing this. That's all I saw in my head. and I
But
was
the
like,
amount
is
of
that the
times that I
breakup?
sang that song, I know you still think about that. Oh my God.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Definitely a breakup song.
I'm just not that much of a fan of Drake, and I never
Well,
have
no.
been, so I don't. His songs.
And then because you guys, when he was dating this girl, I'm not trying to make it seem like he was still thinking about me,
But he was still thinking about you.
but he was still thinking about me because he posted this song, I think on his Snapchat at the time, which we still used at the time. Jealous by Labyrinth. He posted this song.
Okay.
He posted that he was listening to this song while he was dating this girl, which I was like, you're trying to get your ass beat.
Right.
Like you're trying to get
Like,
yourself
you're trying to-
because
yeah.
this song is clearly about a breakup.
Right.
This song literally says, I'm jealous of the rain. I'm jealous of the wind because it gets to be with you. And
Oh.
I'm jealous of the night
Oh.
that I don't spend with you. Like,
Why would he
oh
play
my
that?
God. When I tell you, Mary, this girl hated me. And she cyber stalked me like I've never seen before.
Been there, done that.
No,
no,
she-
not me doing it.
No,
Whew.
she
I've been.
hated me. But Pink Matter by Frank Ocean. That
What's
one.
so crazy is I feel like the breakups should have been like years ago,
Yeah.
and so for some reason I'm thinking, which doesn't make sense. I'm thinking 90s,
Yeah.
and I don't understand why. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you're listening to 90s music and some Boys to Men or something like that. Like,
babe.
no, it's new.
Yeah. Yeah, because the next one was a new one back then, but it was Felices los Cuatro by Maluma. And that one I almost like my petty song because obviously I don't think his ex-girlfriend watches me at this point anymore, but
I would hope not.
Mary, the amount of times he snuck up here when they were together. That's why Felices los Cuatro was like, yeah, because he's gonna keep coming back to
The
me.
way the man will never leave me alone.
No. So he and I would email each other.
Yeah.
Because I will say this, and I'm very proud of myself for this. I never tried to break them up, ever. And one time he told me, he's like, hey, you text me at like the worst times, because we would get in little things where he would text me just like, hey, how are you? How's autumn? Type
Right.
of thing. And I would respond back, and he was like, you have the worst timing. Every time you text back, she sees.
She sees.
Yeah. And they would get in, obviously, fat arguments.
Yeah.
So we started emailing each other.
That's smart.
That was our
That's
thing.
smart.
We would email each other. But then he would get to the point he's like, this is so disrespectful to her, and it's disrespectful to you, and it's so we would stop emailing each other. But every
But
once in
then
a
you would
while,
still come up here.
the amount
Is
of
that
times
not
he
disrespectful?
FaceTimed me, so he would FaceTime me when
Okay.
he was in Sacramento. I lived in Oliver's at the time. So he would FaceTime me just to let me know, hey, I'm 30 minutes away. And I'd be like, oh,
Which means, hello,
yeah.
I'm here.
Uh-huh.
Come here.
Come here.
Come here.
And I don't even know where I was going with this.
I honestly don't know where we started, but I like where we're going.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's so weird to think about, like, I'm listening to all these songs now, and I'm like, man, I was so hard. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, that man broke my entire, like, I was not okay. Oh, the songs that helped me recover, though.
Ooh, what are they?
Okay, so obviously Nice for What by Drake. The reason why this one became a really popular one, too, was because Autumn really likes this song.
Okay.
And then That New by Kid Cudi. If you guys are going through a breakup, I highly recommend this song. Because the
That's
way
a good one.
Because the way
That's
he
a
comes
good
at
one.
you, he's like, you will never find
Yeah.
shit. Like that was my freaking jam. So that one got me through it. But yeah, I was listening to that, and I got home, and I got home after listening to this entire playlist, because I'm telling you, YouTube was like, I'm gonna make you so grateful.
Right.
I'm gonna make you so grateful right now, Mary. I walked into my house that I live with my mans. I hugged our children. I am carrying his baby. I got home, I hugged and kissed that man. Like,
I love that.
It's crazy how the universe puts you through all this, but I'm so glad that it did because I would never be as grateful for him if we hadn't had gone through this.
No.
And that's what I was saying. I'm very proud of myself that I never tried to break them up or instigate any drama with them.
Right.
When he came up, I never posted that he was up. I never, and I could have.
And you could have. You could
And I could have
real
been petty
with that one.
And I could have been real petty and been like, oh, look who came to visit me.
I would have been petty.
No, I never did. And the reason why was because I didn't like the idea of ever. I didn't like the idea of him and her breaking up. And that's the only reason he got back with me. I wanted him to come back
Because he
wanted
Yeah,
to come back.
okay.
Not because she was like, I'm sick of you going back to. No, I never wanted to be the reason for any of their fights. I never wanted to be the reason that they broke up because I wanted it to come from him
Yeah.
and him solely. Bitch, I could give a damn about you.
Yeah.
I will say, if I could hug her and kiss her to this day, Mary, I would. She's truly one of my favorite people on the planet. His ex-girlfriend.
Because she treated him like shit?
Oh, Mary, the way that if Brandon didn't love me then, he adores me now after her.
Okay.
Because he's like, no, babe, I know the opposite.
Right. This is where I want to be.
This is where I want to be. If anything, that relationship taught me what I 100%
She was
don't
that bad?
want. Oh, Mary, I haven't heard one good thing about her.
Ew.
Not one good thing. From Angel, who met her, from Brandon's sister. Like, not one good thing has been said about that girl.
Thank you, baby girl.
But thank you so much
Thank
because
you.
after you, the man I got, I mean,
the best man.
the best man in the world, and
but not like he was never the best man. So there's that too.
yeah, but it just definitely made him appreciate me a lot more and appreciate us. And I feel like when we got together, I think I also am very thankful for my ex-husband. I feel like for the same reason because he definitely taught me everything I don't want in a man. And if I hadn't have been with my ex-husband, I wouldn't know the things to appreciate now.
That's true.
And I'm very, very grateful for both of them, honestly. Shout out. Shout out to the growth. What?
Don't scratch your palm.
Why?
Because that means money's coming to you and you scratching it and scratching that away.
No, when you scratch your palm. When you scratch your palm, it's a good thing. So don't scratch it.
Don't scratch it.
So did I scratch away the money from the other day? Because I scratched the shit out of my palm the other day. Ew.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
The phlegm.
I'm telling you, that cough is still.
But is that really a thing that you're not supposed to scratch your palm?
I've never heard that.
I've never heard that either. I just
never
heard
heard
if
that.
you have a scratchy palm, that means that money's coming to you.
Yeah, that's why you don't itch it. Because money's coming to you. You're scratching away the money.
Fuck. Because my palm the other day was itching like crazy.
Oh.
Like I literally was
So
like,
what do you
oh
do?
my God.
Do you go?
Do you lick it?
Do you like rub it on your body?
Let it itch. Let it itch.
Can I rub it on
Oh.
my titty?
My boob is itchy right now. I've been doing this a lot. Do we touch?
No.
Oh,
I was trying to touch your titty.
I don't.
I was trying to scratch it for you.
Oh my. Yeah, there you go, being Brandon again.
Well, he's not here. I'm living through him for a second.
Yeah, they've been itchy, Mary.
The way I noticed the last podcast, when I put my fingers like this, on camera, it looks like I have the longest fingers, and I really don't. I have small hands. But on camera, these things
because of your nails.
look so long. Mm-hmm. Oh, the nails.
The nails.
And these nails are longer than the last episode's nails, so
Ooh, I'm gonna get my nails done.
great. We're going to look like,
Not
who's
this
that guy?
Sunday, but the
Freddy
next.
Krueger.
Yes. I don't know why adamantium boner just came up into my mind right now.
An ATM boner?
No, adamantium. Adamantium? Adamantium.
What the fuck is that?
It's
Y'all
the-
say these words?
Like Wolverine's claws.
Wolverine's claws.
That's the metal.
Mm-hmm.
Animentium?
Adamantium.
I thought the shit was just steel or something.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman, that's a good one.
He's always been a good one.
He's always been, look,
He's always been a good one.
the way he looks now.
Yeah.
He aged like fine freaking wine. Cause and his body, I don't like hair normally, but I'm okay with hair sometimes.
Yeah.
Ugh, that man.
I don't mind it either or, honestly.
No,
I don't know.
I don't like it.
So what about you, Ty? Have you gone through a comeback or like you look back and you're like, wow, man, life is trippy. That was one of the trippiest things that happened to me this week. Like that, I listened to that whole playlist and I was like, man.
So for me, I feel that way whenever Usher and Alicia Keys' "My Boo" comes on. No, it's stupid because I think of my ex-husband. I think of my ex-husband, and I'm just like, I don't want skip it.
Yeah.
No. But for some reason, every time that song comes on, I have to think of that man. And I get it. Loved him back then.
Yeah.
There was a thing. There's never been bad blood, even on the divorce. We did not divorce on bad blood. We were still best friends after. It was just a time that me and him just wanted different things and we couldn't see eye to eye.
I think there is 100% such a thing as divorcing with grace. There really is. And you actually divorce people with the best intentions in mind. Because I really did divorce my ex-husband because I was like, I'm trying to change you into something you're not.
That you're not going to be.
Because he was actually very okay with actually, no, he wasn't okay with the way I was. I think we both gave each other grace because we were like, at some point, we're going to want each other to be different people.
Yes.
And we're going to want each other to want and like different things.
Yes.
And it's just not going to happen.
No.
But there's going to be somebody out there for you.
And that you don't have to change to be the person. He's already going to be that person, and she's already going to be that person. And so I think when it came to me and him, I think our biggest issue was that we were together for I don't know how many years before I was like, hey, I'm trying to have baby number 2. That was our problem. He didn't want to have another baby yet because he wanted to wait till we were financially stable and everything stable. And I was like, when is that ever going to happen though? We don't know. That can happen 20 years from now. That can happen 30 years from now. I'm not going to sit here and wait 30 years to have a baby because now we're financially stable.
The way you have described your divorce, it always seemed very amicable. Amicable to me.
There we go. Amicable.
Yeah.
Big word of the day. I lied. You guys use that aluminium to them.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
I don't know. I
would thought you were trying to say aluminum for the longest time. That's why I was like, aluminum for claws? That don't make sense. Millennium. Millennium.
What are you talking about?
The claws.
Oh, adamantium.
Adamantium.
There's a T in there.
There you go.
Adamantium. But anyway, no. Our divorce has always been very clean cut. It was a clean one.
Yeah.
We went our separate ways. He's got a whole family now. Shout out to him. He's doing great. I'm doing great. Everything is fine. I still talk to him every now and then.
Yeah.
Not as much as I used to, but I talk to him every now and then and just to check up. I do got to do his taxes.
Okay.
I still do. I'm his tax lady.
A rock on.
Right.
I don't have anything connecting me to my ex other than Autumn.
Yeah.
But we do really good co-parenting. He's really respectful of my relationship. He's always been pretty respectful of my relationship now. And I still get along with his family even. Like
Which is good. It would be weird to have problems with the family, especially if Autumn goes over there. It's just like I wouldn't like it.
I don't want that.
I wouldn't
No,
like it.
Autumn's grandma, my ex mother-in-law, just gave Jameson a belated Christmas gift.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
need that.
Yeah. I don't think that there should really ever be, there should be no need.
No.
If you're like a mature adult, which we should all try and strive to be,
Right.
you should be good.
Yes.
I tell Brandon all the time, if the moment comes where you don't love me and we divorce or something, I tell him all the time, they can never make me hate you. Like, you're still gonna be my boy.
You're still gonna be my man. That's just not my man. But go you do the best that you can do.
I like him so much. Like, I know love is important in a relationship,
But
so
you
don't.
have to like
But I
somebody.
like Brandon a lot.
You
I
have to
like him a
to be
lot.
around them.
I like to see him happy. I like to see him in his element. And I tell him all the time, if there's ever a moment where you feel like our marriage is keeping you from living your best life, come me out. Come me out.
Yeah.
Because I'm never going to keep you from your kids.
No.
I'm never gonna hate on you or release some diss track or some diss novel. I don't
I'll
know.
release the diss track.
There you go.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
And I'll do it anonymously.
There you
So
go.
he doesn't even know it's me.
Yeah.
He would know it was me by my voice.
He would know
but
it was you.
I'd be like, not Thailander, chicka chicka, like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But I tell him all the time, like, if it ever came down to it, like, I'll divorce you if I ever feel like I'm hindering you.
Yeah.
Like, bye. I just want to see him thrive and be happy. Like, I want him to live his best life.
Best life.
And I think that's truly what's most important in a relationship.
You gotta love and like.
No,
You have
like
to
is like is huge, guys.
Like is pretty
Like
big.
is huge. I get looked at still by family members when I'm like, man, I just like him so much. They're like, but you
They're
don't
like, but
but you don't love him. I'm like, no, I love him.
love him.
Like,
But
like
I
him.
like him
I did-
so much.
And there's a difference.
yes.
I didn't like my ex-husband. I didn't like my ex-husband, Mary.
Hold on, I haven't done this the whole video. Ah, bitty, bitty, bum, bum.
I didn't like him. There was no part of, like, when I wanted to go do like groceries, errands, I was like, can I please be by myself?
Like, can I have a little space?
With Brandon, I'm like, will you come with me to do everything? Because I just want to hear you talk. I want to hear you be excited
I
about
want to
things.
hear you breathe.
Yes.
Like, I don't even care if you're breathing loudly. Just do it here with me. I don't care.
Going back on the breakup, one of the things I missed the most wasn't us going out to the movies.
Yeah.
It wasn't us going out to dinner.
No.
It wasn't us going to get food. The thing I missed the most was when Brandon would come over after work, because we always hung out after he got off of work.
Right.
Because he didn't want to go home to his roommate, who he hated. And my mom always fed him. What I missed the most was when we would sit on the couch, Mary, we wouldn't even speak to each other.
No.
We wouldn't even talk to each other.
We're just here.
We
and
were-
just watching TV or on our phones. We're just here.
It was the energy
Yes.
that I really liked.
That's what I'm saying. I don't care if we sit down and we literally do nothing.
Nothing.
I honestly don't even care if you're in the other room. You're here
You're
with
with
and
me.
so I am the most happiest person
I know
ever.
I know I can go downstairs and you're right there.
And you're right there.
Yeah.
I can, hey, just saying hi.
Yeah. It's
Yes.
those little things. Are
I
you
agree.
crying, Ariana? Oh, Ariana's crying.
Why are you crying? Oh,
Oh.
first of all, Ariana, I'm really emotional right now. I need you not to cry. 'cause
Ariana, I
will
can't
cry.
see you cry right now. I need
We're not all gonna start crying right now
Oh my
because that's
God.
ridiculous. Wait,
So Ariana's going through a breakup right now, guys. It's funny that we're talking about breakups and divorces and all that.
yeah, this was a horrible maybe time, huh?
Sorry, Ariana.
I'm sorry.
But
Can we blame her? Okay.
Yeah, we can blame me.
Look at you.
But it's
How-
just the fact that of everything that you're talking about, if putting both of I would consider this a big breakup
Yes.
Yes.
compared to my other one. Because, like, you're right. My ex,
Yeah.
for 4 years, I didn't like him.
Nobody
did.
But, like, I didn't like him. But this guy, within
Yeah.
the span of less than a year,
Yeah.
became my best friend.
Yes. Yeah. And now you don't have that right now. Yeah.
I will cry.
Yeah.
I guess the part that got me
Wait.
is that
No,
it wasn't
that's gross.
conversations that we would have. 'Cause, like,
Yeah.
obviously those are really important. But like one of my favorite times was he'd be on his computer,
Yeah.
playing his games, and I'd just be on his bed doing
Yeah.
stuff on the Switch,
Yeah.
not even hanging out.
Exactly. Yeah.
It was just like my favorite time.
One of my favorite things right now, because Brandon is getting really.
Ariana, can you hand me a tissue?
I know. I'm trying not to
Because-
cry right now. I don't like to see my baby cousin cry at the end of the day.
I can't do emotions right now, Ariana.
I'm so pregnant also.
Ariana,
but
my
one of
dad
the things-
expired. Come on.
but
I'm trying to lift it. Wait, I have one for you.
thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
But one of the things that, because Brandon's getting into basketball, and I, it's not that I'm not into it, but he likes to watch multiple teams sometimes, and if the Kings aren't playing,
He should only
Yeah.
he should only be watching the Celtics, okay?
well, we do watch the Celtics because we do love the Celtics, but I'll be cleaning or baking or cooking or doing something, and he'll be watching, and every once in a while we'll catch glimpses of each other because it's one of those things now where we have kids running around. And we have Jameson is like, come play fast cars with me, and or
Yeah.
Autumn will be like, can I bake with you? And it's like we have to catch little glimpses of each other in
Yeah.
our own home,
Yeah.
being married and just being like we love each
Yeah.
other. Like I see you,
Like, I
babe.
see you.
Yeah,
And I love you.
and I love that. I love being married. I love being married. I love being in a relationship. I think I do very well. How people are like, oh, I have commitment issues. Couldn't be me. I actually love it. I love it. I love having a person. And I'm so grateful that I have my person.
I always felt like I wasn't a commitment person.
Yeah.
Yes, the hell I am.
You
I don't
just,
know who I was trying to fool. I was trying to fool myself because I know for sure when I have my man, that's my freaking man.
Yeah.
When I know that's my man,
Yeah.
that's my man.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it was easier for you
gross.
to say that and be like, it's a commitment thing, as a shield, as a protection,
yeah.
a wall.
Oh, the wall's thick
Yeah.
over here. I'm not thick, but the wall. But the wall is thick.
Yeah.
Okay, we are thicker than a Snicker with extra nuts. Thick. Mm-hmm. Wall wise, not body wise.
Because you do very well in a relationship.
I do very well in a relationship.
You thrive.
I
Look at your hair.
the way. Look. We're thriving. Okay.
That's
I
why
also don't like to talk about it because I think it's just so gross because I'm not used to it.
another thing that keeps happening too was obviously I'm subscribed to my man's page.
Yeah.
I'm subscribed to all of his things. But his team reposts old content. And one of the videos that I recently watched was when, you guys remember when I had my old office?
Yes.
And I had just had Jameson, so he went in to film a video for me.
Yes.
We were still boyfriend and girlfriend. And he literally was like,
That's so crazy.
he literally was like, my girlfriend just had a baby. My girlfriend just had our baby, so I'm here. And even just hearing that, it literally made me emotional because it took us so long, years, guys, years to get to boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys had a rocky little road.
Very rocky road. So when we finally made it official, I loved saying boyfriend.
Yeah.
And sometimes I do miss it. I miss saying my
Sometimes
boyfriend.
I've caught you, oh, my boy and
Yeah, and we're married.
husband.
Yeah.
But I would love to call somebody a husband again, but
Yeah.
I'm also fine with saying boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because I think boyfriend's cute.
I love
it's so
boyfriend. And I loved hearing him say my girlfriend. I
Yeah.
loved hearing him say my girl. Oh my God. It made
just
me so
something
happy.
different.
I feel like now it's not that I don't like to hear him say my wife, but I feel like wife is like ball and chain, the old, and he never talks about me like that.
Right.
It's not like he's ever saying it in a negative connotation.
No,
but,
of course not.
But when I remember, I would just melt when he would like go be on a live or in a video and be like, my girlfriend. Or,
Snail trail.
Oof.
Snail trail.
Mary, I can't talk about this stuff while pregnant. It's already.
Oh, yeah. She's here already. You can't get pregnant twice. Well, you can, but you're too far now.
That's true.
Like if you just got pregnant, have you never?
No, she would need a second uterus for her to get pregnant. Second.
No, there's those women that have sex with one dude and then go and have sex with another dude and they have, I swear it's not 2 uteruses because this one lady had a white baby and a black baby.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, but that's like with twins.
They're technically twins, yes, because she inserted things at the same time in a certain time frame.
Oh.
And gave her twins, but from
Interesting.
2 different baby daddies. I was like,
Yeah.
because when that black one popped out, the white dad was like, that's crispy. He baked a little extra.
Brandon wants a brown baby. And
We're fun.
And I want, huh? I don't think so.
No, it's never gonna
I don't
happen,
think
but
it's gonna happen.
No.
No, if anybody was gonna be brown, it was gonna be Jameson because he's a spitting image of me.
Yes.
He's still very light.
Yes.
I think he wants like a me running around.
Right, of course.
Which naturally I get it. I want a little him running around.
This is what we'll do. Mm-hmm. When Maverick comes out,
Yes.
depending on the paleness,
Which will be
which will be pale.
yes.
Self-tanner. Once she gets to like 1,
Yeah.
then she can literally run around for Brandon and be brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. We'll do that.
Self-tanner.
The non-toxic,
The non-toxic self-tanner.
loving tan. If
Love-
you guys want to sponsor, send us some stuff for a newborn
For
baby.
a newborn baby.